Hello everyone, this is Yana Smakula here at Spellbinders and thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'll show you how to use our Filigree Egg Die to create colorful yet elegant Easter cards. I'm going to be using Filigree Egg Die for this project today. Now this die comes with two pieces. There's a border die, or a die that cuts a solid shape, and a decorative filigree insert. Let me quickly cut these to show you what they do. I'm using my Platinum 6 die cutting and embossing machine. I have my base platform, my two clear plates, and the paper and the die are sandwiched in between the plates. So here's the border die cut. It's a solid egg. Next, I'm going to combine the solid die with an insert to show you what this piece would look like. I'm taping two dies together just so that the spacing between them is even. I'm also going to emboss this piece. You can skip this step, but I really want to add some extra detail and blend ink through the die, so it's best to emboss our die cut for this. This is what the filigree die cut looks like, very elegant, and you can layer filigree die cut onto the solid one. You can also use the decorative insert die all on its own. It's a great way to create elegant window cards or even shaker projects. Just something different and unique. There, I've cut just the insert and you can see how that created a filigree-like opening in the paper. Like I said, great for window cards and shaker elements. To add some color to my die cuts, I'm going to do some ink blending and stenciling through the die. I'm going to replace the die over the filigree die cut and will blend ink over it. I want to have 3 eggs on my cards, so I picked 3 colors. I'm starting out with crushed olive and I'm very lightly blending ink over the die. Where there are open areas on the die, the ink will travel onto my die cut, highlighting those open sections. It's a great way to add additional interest and detail to just about any die cut created using Spellbinders dies. Now I want to layer it over the solid die cut, and again, to help it pop, I'm going to blend some ink. I'm going for an ombre look here, blending some more ink on the bottom and going much lighter on the top. And when I combine the two pieces, this is the look I get. I'm going to add ink to the other die cuts I have on my table here, and I'm using spun sugar and picked raspberry for the pink egg and peacock feathers for the blue egg. Let's go ahead and put our cards together. I have already prepared an A2 top folding card base made out of light gray paper. I'm going to foam mount a white cardstock panel on top, and I'm using a layer of fun foam to add dimension and also to evenly adhere this panel onto my card. Next, I'm going to adhere filigree die cuts onto solid die cuts, and I'm using glue here. You can also use foam adhesive if you'd like to pop these elements up a bit. I felt like glue was a better option for this particular project. Next, I'm going to adhere die cuts onto the card base. I'm adhering green egg using regular adhesive. The next one, pink, I'm adhering using foam adhesive. And the last one, blue, I'm going to adhere using foam adhesive again, but thicker foam adhesive, so it is popped up even more. To create a sentiment for this card, I'm going to stamp a beautiful message from the Blast stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. Since I'm making 2 cards in this video, I'm stamping 2 messages. I'm using a stamp positioner here just to make my stamping easier and to be able to double stamp the sentiments for the most blackest black impression possible. You don't have to do this, you can easily stamp these using a clear block. I'm going to cut the sentiments apart and will go ahead and foam mount them onto my cards. Lastly, I'm going to add a few sequins and clear drops to finish these projects. I'm using sparkling clear flat sequins and also clear droplets in small and medium size from Pretty Pink Posh. I'm actually layering a clear droplet onto a flat sequin to have additional pop of silver on my cards. You can use these on their own. You can also completely skip adding these, but I always like to add some sort of tiny embellishments to my cards to help them pop. I feel like little things like these help tie everything together and finish my project. Here's a closer look at these simple yet elegant cards made using filigree die from Spellbinders. If you have any questions about these cards, please leave them in the comments section below. And be sure to subscribe to Spellbinders YouTube channel for more education and inspiration. If you're looking for a list of supplies to create these cards, you can find it in the video description below and also on my blog. On the screen, you're seeing a few additional videos created using Spellbinders dies. Feel free to check them out for more inspiration. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'll see you next time. Bye!